Today we are going to make a traditional Christmas sweet, or gokdoi hamamam.
Hello.
Every year my mother makes this fried biscuit with brown sugar and peanuts and coconut. And so she's going to show me how to do that today. We've got all of our ingredients here. Now we've got some flour, we've got some coconut here, sugar, 2 eggs, and this is a mixture of equal parts peanuts and brown sugar. Mom's going to use a mug, a regular mug size amount of flour. So that's 1 cup. Looks like it's about a cup, maybe a little more. And you're going to need 4 cups of flour. We used to make this as a family every Christmas. All hands on board. My 3 sisters and I, my mom, my grandma. And this is an extra cup of flour later for kneading. That looks like about a 1/4 cup of sugar. We have a 1/4 cup of lard, regular lard here. And we are kneading the dough. Working the lard through the flour. I actually haven't made this since I was a kid, although my mother continues to make it every year for Christmas. So this is a real treat for me, not only to eat it, but to have the chance to make it with her. As she makes enough to fill many cookie jars, many canisters, and she gives those out to all of us. There's 6 of us, and to her friends and other family. It takes her days, she says. Just incorporate the flour with the lard. Okay, so we're gonna add the eggs now. Adding 2 eggs. Kìa
Nhưng mà cái được muốn lo ngồi nó ngồi ăn gì đó thì đến đây lo.
I vaguely remember doing this as a kid. I just remember these took a lot of time and it was like an event. These 2 eggs are going to come in to this flour mixture here. That egg over there is going to be used to close the biscuit later. Oh, here we go. Here come the eggs. So just adding a little bit at a time, working it through. Adding a little bit at a time. Ooh. We've got a 1/4 cup of water here, but she's adding it a little bit at a time. And she says it doesn't really matter how much water, you just keep adding until you get it into the proper dough consistency. So she's adding more water here, and you're just adding little bits at a time. A lot of work for 1 person. It's a lot of work for 2 people. More water, Mom. More water. This dough is certainly coming together now. Goat doughs always remind me of Christmas. We get them every year without fail. This is the filling. And in the filling, we've got a cup of the brown sugar and peanut mixture with half a cup of, it looks like, it's not a grated coconut, but I'd say it's like a ground coconut. Mom's kneading the dough. She said it wasn't kneaded enough. And I asked her, is there such a thing as over kneading? Can it do something to the dough, to the pastry? And then she just gave me a funny look. So I'm guessing that it's okay. And that is looking more like the dough that we used to work from. So it's really smooth, it's not bumpy, it's not lumpy. It's because Mom's doing it. That's why it's working. Here's one piece of the dough, and we rolled it out. Mom's gonna cut it. Nifyang tape ma. About an inch thick. We've kneaded it again and again and again, and you can't over knead it until we put it through the pasta maker and it came out like that. And that's how you know it's ready. Nda. Now when it does come out, it's really thin. It's not paper thin, like it's not see-through, but it's pretty delicate. And when we handle it later, we're gonna have to be really careful. These are pretty delicate pastries. Here's the egg wash.
Yeah.
Mom's gonna make one now. So you put some egg wash on the edges of half of it, and then that looks like, that's just like a quarter of a teaspoon. So you adjust it depending on the size of the dough that you're working with. So she just closes the edges. Now, I asked her, when we were kids, we used to braid the edges. Yeah, so you squeeze it and then fold it in. You squeeze and fold it in. Oh, that's nice. Here we have a little gok doi with a braided edge. So you squeeze and fold. Squeeze. The point of the gok doi, the li, is also means good luck. So when you give someone a gok doi, you have good luck going to you and good luck going to me. That's the meaning of it. It's really cool. Now I'm going to try to braid the edge. So you squeeze, fold it in. Let's see if I can remember. Squeeze and fold. Squeeze and fold. Oh, let's see. Oh, okay. Miai. Not bad, huh? Not bad.
Good job.
First one since childhood.
Này, cái hậu quỷ con là ngồi.
I'm gonna braid this edge now. So squeeze and fold. Squeeze and fold. There we go. And there's a little gok doi. Mahai kaka. Mom.
Yeah. Good job.
Good job. I remember doing this as a kid, using a plate to cut the dough.
Cầm trên nó.
Cầm trên nó.
Cầm trên nó. Và bị sáu ở tay cầm trên nó. Coi tôi nhìn vào em cháu nó. Ini bảo cái hàng ngồi thì.
Ở ngoài trên này cái We're ready now to fry the gok dois. And this is what we made before. And it took a lot of work. Oh, gongama.
Ai là hô cầm.
Yeah. We have some oil on the stove top that's ready for frying. And I'm just gonna place them in. She says 12. We'll put in 12.
Nghe là cả chú rồi. Cái là nói như vậy.
And you've got to flip them over every once in a while to make sure the frying is even. Got a strainer ready here for when they're done. Got a strainer here ready for them. Oops. Gok dois. Look, that's a nice one. Right there. Here you have it. Gok doi, traditional Chinese sweet. Let's try one, Mom. Sigoi.
Very good. Very good.
Really good. Good job, Mom.
Very
Hold
good
Susan.
job.